How
All right,
do you...
Lash. A lot of jealous people are gonna try to kill you. You need to be ready.
You know, that's cool. I wasn't going to say anything anyways. Lash is an asshole. And how are you supposed to deal with an asshole? Now, to play against an asshole, we have to understand what is an asshole. What does an asshole do? Lash is a burst hero. He has an incredible amount of burst damage with a lack of sustained damage. The asshole slam scales with distance. The flog ability is a self-heal. This self-heal increases against heroes. Lash's ultimate is a line of sight based ability, meaning that if you get behind or under cover, Lash can't ult you. When you know Lash has ult, play with that in mind. Know where cover is. Know where you can get out of line of sight. What makes it hard for Lash to do what he wants to do? 1. We can deny high ground. We can aggressively push forward and take space on this bridge here if we're playing in one of the center lanes. Or we can take one of the bridges here if we're playing on one of the side lanes. If he misses his slam, punish him. In the laning phase, look to deny high ground and look to punish Lash when he goes for slams. Lash can cover an incredible amount of distance using his 2 ability, so keeping track of cooldowns is going to be extremely important. Lash thrives on movement, so any abilities or any items that deny movement are incredibly powerful against him. You can use iframe abilities to dodge slam or to remove yourself from Lash's ultimate. A couple of the biggest things you want to focus on when you're laning against Lash is going to be keeping track of where Lash is and what cooldowns Lash has available. There are a lot of different ways Lash can be built, from tank to weapon focused to spirit focused, so it's really important to check in once in a while to see what the enemy Lash is building. Lash is at his strongest point really near the mid game. This is where Lash starts to kind of take over and you can see the biggest impact. The easiest way you can deny Lash value during the mid game is going to be awareness. Keeping an eye on Lash and keeping track of where he is not only going to save you, but it's going to save your team. A simple comm that Lash is missing, or Lash might be roaming to one of your allies' lanes, could quite literally save the laning phase and swing the tide of the game. Late game Lash is strong and can do an incredible amount of damage, but when you get to late game, there are a lot of items that you can build to help counter it. For example, Unstoppable won't allow you to be picked up by Lash's ultimate. An incredibly annoying item for Lash to deal with that is also insanely cheap is Slowing Hex. Slowing Hex silences movement-based abilities and items. Spirit Armor and improved Spirit Armor will decrease the potency of Lash's burst. Curse will literally ruin Lash's entire life and day and week and month. Items like Silence Glyph and Knockdown are incredibly annoying for Lash to deal with. These can completely ruin combos that Lash is going for. Heroes that fly can't get slammed, so use that to your advantage. And if for some reason your hero can't fly, take high ground. Take that advantage away from Lash and make it harder for Lash to get that slam on you. Thanks for watching, and I hope these few tips help you in your games against Lash.